welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing the first time tag, and I haven't really even looked. I had a brief look at a couple of questions, but I haven't had a look at them all, so it'll be interesting to see what is on there. Okay, first question. My first tweet. I think I made a tweet. Hold on, I'm just gonna go check. Okay, so I think I may have had a previous Twitter account to this one that I have now, and on this one I have no tweets because I never go on Twitter, so I don't know. My first one was on my old account, which I don't have anymore, so I don't know, but it was probably just like a repost of someone's photo or something silly. I'd never used Twitter anyway. Second question. First YouTube video. My first ever YouTube video was on another account. This is like a brand new account, and it was a makeup tutorial video, and I went and looked back at it like, I don't know, like 2 years ago. I probably made the video like, I would say 5 years ago, and it is the worst thing I've seen in my life. The video and like the lighting was all shitty. You couldn't even see, like I'd be over here and doing my eyeliner and showing you how to do it, and I was anyway, that was my first YouTube video. First person you subscribe to on YouTube. That would be my boyfriend's channel. Do I talk to my first love? My first love. Is that including crushes? I don't know. I don't talk to any of my exes at all anymore. I just feel like exes are not going to do anything for you. Why bother having them in your life? You don't like them enough to have them close enough to you, so why fucking keep them around and talk to them? Alright, what was your first alcoholic drink? My first alcoholic drink was definitely vodka and Coke, I think, or vodka, Coke and raspberry or something. I would say that's what it would be. Next one. What was my first job? First job was working with my dad. I'd work with my dad as a locksmith, and I'd go around with him. This was just like to get a little extra money when I was like 13 or 14, and I'd help him. I'd like hold his drill and like take the lock off the door. Like he taught me how to take the lock off the door and put the new one on and whatnot, and that was a good job. Next question. What was your first car? My first car was a Toyota Corolla, like 2000 wagon or something. Who was the first person that I texted today? That would be my boyfriend. I had a first aid course this morning, and I was sitting in class, and this freaking weirdo guy is like sitting next to me, and he's like been sitting next to me like all week because it was a first aid and like health and safety, food and all that shit for some job that I'm applying for that I'm probably not even gonna get. And anyway, this weirdo freaking guy was sitting next to me, and he wrote freaking "you're gorgeous" on his finger, and I was like, the fuck, man, you have a girlfriend and you're trying to hit on me. It's like, fuck off, like just stay away, you greasy piece of shit. Anyway, so I text my boyfriend, and he's like, what the fuck, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so that's the first text that I sent today. To be honest, I probably thought of a smoke because I'm addicted to smokes at the moment, and that's probably who I thought of today, even though smokes aren't really a person, they're a thing, but that's probably what I thought of. Who's your first grade teacher? My mum was my first grade teacher because I was homeschooled. Where did you go on your first ride on an aeroplane? To America. Who was your first best friend and do you still talk? My best friend in the whole world when I was like 5, between the ages of 5 to 13 or 14, was my friend Hannah Harris, and she was my best friend ever. And then when we used to go to the same church and like and everything, did all the like same activities and everything, and then she like, I don't know, we had like not a falling out, but the church had a falling out. Like my church is really fucked up, was really fucked up. Sorry, I do not go to this church anymore. It's fucking so fucked up. They like kicked them out or something, or made them leave, and I was probably like never allowed to talk to her again. So we have never really been close since, but if I had the choice, I'd definitely still be best friends with her. Okay, the next question is, where was your first sleepover? I would say that'd be at my friend Hannah's house. What was the first thing you did this morning? The very first thing I did this morning was do my hair, because I had to get up early for the stupid first aid course. What was the first concert that I've ever been to? Concert wise, like a single person like advertised and like going to their concert would be Miley Cyrus, and that was only like this last year that I went to her concert, and that was fucking amazing. But like I've been to festivals and things like previously, like a Christian one probably would have been my first one because I was so into like church stuff back then. First broken bone. I've never had a broken bone ever. Woo! Don't plan on getting one either. First piercing would be in my ears. I don't have them in at the moment, but they are pierced. But I got those when I was like 16? No, 17. Because I was like a scaredy cat and I didn't want to get anything done. First foreign country you've been to? Well, America, I guess. I was born in Sydney, so even though I have family in America, I guess it's foreign to my birthplace. So, yeah. First movie you remember seeing? Probably like one of the Disney movies. I remember going to see Stuart Little at the movies when it first came out for my like 8th birthday or something, but I know obviously would have seen movies beforehand. I just don't remember. That's like the first time I actually remember going to see movies. If you had one wish, what would it be? If I had one wish, it would be to have a really good job. I've like tried so hard like for the past like so many years to find a job, and all I ever find myself doing is like waitressing or casual shit, and it's just getting so tiring. I would freaking love a full-time job. That would be my one wish, and then I think I'd be set for life. What was the first sport you were involved in? I did gymnastics for probably a good 17 or 18 years. That would be the first sport and the longest sport that I've ever been in.
What is the first thing you do when you get home? First thing I do when...
The first thing that I do when I get home would be take off my clothes, because I'm like, I don't like sticky clothes. Like, as you can probably tell, I'm like freaking out about the shirt because it's pissing me off. But if I'm wearing like pants out and like not a comfortable shirt, then I'll just take my pants off and put some like, you know, like pajama boxes on or something and just run around like that, because that's the first thing I do when it's not comfortable and I just need to get changed. When was your first kiss? My first kiss was on the bunk bed of one of my other best friend's beds. And it was her brother. It was weird, but it was like, I think it was like, I would like to say 6 or 7. I was really young, and I had another friend there that was like egging us on, and that's the only reason we kissed. It was like, that was it. That was my first kiss. Okay, so that is the conclusion of my first time tag. My phone has like a massive like crack or something underneath the screen, and it's so annoying because I've got to like wiggle my screen around so that I can actually read what I'm trying to read. Anyway, I need to get a new phone. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been so much fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit about me. Totally do this tag. It was so much fun. And let me know if you've got anything you want to say about it, or any comments you want to leave on regards to my answers. I'm just gonna have a sip of my yum. It's iced coffee, by the way, with like little chocolate bits on top. Yum. Alright, anyway, that's my conclusion right now. I'll think of another video to do like next week or something. Thanks for watching, guys. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.